Hey all, happy Sunday. So there was a time in David's reign when he was really supposed to go off to war. It was a time when all kings went off to war. But instead of doing that, he decided to stay home, and he was on a roof and he saw this beautiful woman across the way, Bathsheba, and then he wanted to hear her. So the more that he stared, the more his ears wanted to hear, and then his feelings were stirred, and then that drove his behavior, which would lead to death, to a broken up marriage, to a lot of pain and suffering. And David's example there is a great example of how our eyes can really lead to our ears hearing, to our behavior, to where we look, all the stuff that leads us to these different places in life. So why do I bring that up? Why talk about David today, where we're looking how that leads to our behavior, how that can take us into different situations? Because today's Psalm in 123, we're talking about where do we look, and where do we keep our eyes on something that will lead our behavior into a more effective, a healthier, and a more abundant path. So let me pull up Psalm 123, and let's go ahead and read it, and then we'll talk about it. Unto thee lift up I mine own eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of the servants look unto the hand of their masters, and as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress. So our eyes wait upon the Lord our God, until that we have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, have mercy upon us, for we are exceedingly filled with contempt. Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorning of those that are at ease, and with the contempt of the proud. So here in this psalm, the psalmist tells us to look our eyes up to God. Unto thee lift I up mine own eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. So where are we looking? We're looking to God. And what does dwellest in the heavens mean? Well, he's on the throne. It means he reigns. It means that he's in charge. It means that to really get to know God is to understand that and allow that to direct your life, so that you spend that time in prayer with God, so that you dive into his word, so that you seek his counsel. Earlier today I was in 1 Corinthians, so 1 Corinthians 14. Oh, that's good, Aaron. and I was listening to Paul talk to the church of Corinth, and telling them how it's better to have prophecy than it is to speak in tongues, because it's better to utter 5 words that everyone can understand than to utter things that you don't understand and that others don't understand. Now, when you have that gift, you do understand it, but what Paul is talking about is what we're talking about in the psalm, doing it in the right order, making sure that our eyes look to the right place, so our ears hear the right word of God, which then will lead our behavior, and that can direct our feelings, which leads to other behaviors. This whole path of where we look, where we turn, how our emotions can drive us, it comes up again and again. It's not something that you're going to fix the first time. Trust me, I know this, right? Sometimes you're going to have to reset, turn to God, refocus, learn, and grow. Because what we're doing here is not just learn, and then we're masters, right? We're unto perfection. We learn, we grow, we learn, we grow, we learn, we grow, we learn, we grow. It's a constant back and forth of our progress. And that is how God has designed the whole process. So when we look to God, we're looking to the leader, the direction, the king on the throne, the Holy One, the one who is in charge, who can provide for us to direct our steps in that process. And that guidance, that partnership, that love, that devotion is so key in that learning process. You don't ever stop learning, so you might as well take a God who's eternal. All right, y'all. Happy Sunday, chatting at Cheesman, chatting at Cheesman.